Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Hollow Knight Silksong once again. In the last episode, I got my ass beat for a solid 45 minutes by a savage beast fly above a pool of lava, so that was fun. But it doesn't exactly get me any closer to grabbing hold of a simple key, which we need to go down into the deeper area of the deep docks, where we will find an ability that I absolutely need in order to progress. But that doesn't matter. We've got a few other side quests to get through, like heading back up into the Citadel, which is Grand Bellway, yes. We gotta find pins up there for the people of Songclave. I gotta track down a missing merchant who's up in here somewhere. We gotta do all kinds of things. And if these folks would just so kindly die, I would get those pins that we need. Yep, there's one right there. How many more of those we need? We got 4. I think we need like 11 or 12. Yep, we need 12. That's, well, I can't think of the exact number right now because that involves math, and that is the one thing I hate most in the world. Yeah, stick that thing in the wall. It'd be very nice if I was able to grab the pins that you threw. And right down here is where that landed. Just gotta hope they don't land in spikes, as I will not be able to retrieve them if they do land in spikes. Them spikes is bad. They break the stuff we need to grab. Goodbye, stupid. Hello, flying square man. And goodbye. Thou art now a corpse. Now let me see here. There's a room right down here we've not yet gone into, apparently. Probably because it's locked from the other side, or I just haven't taken the time to step over here into this little room. I'm hearing unsavory sounds, possibly coming from down below. Oh, yep, that is one of those snitch bugs. Yep, trying to steal my friggin' monies. Hey, get off my stuff. That's mine. I need it more than you do. I need like 400 of those if I'm gonna be donating it all to Bellheart for that final quest down there. We're cleaning up side quests is what we's doing, when we should be looking for those pieces of the threefold song, but that's kind of behind an ability that I need that simple key to be grabbing, which is a bit of a problem as I decided to release the Green Prince instead of Progress, and we found traces of that missing merchant, and you stop living. Are you trying to charge at me with that stick of yours? Okay. The area's clear. Merchant we search for is this way, apparently. Ah, more pieces of you. You're dropping, stuffing things as I search around for ye. Over this way, perhaps up higher. You can go suck a dick. I don't feel like killing you. You just simply ain't worth the time. And you go in all kinds of zigzaggy directions when you could just take a simple, straightforward path. But no, you gotta be all fancy with it. And that little turd just cracked me in the head with a bell. God damn it, that pin that I wanted fell in the spikes. And fucking... Stop that! There. That's enough out of you. Now, instead of going down and re-sniffing that bell trail, here we go. That's where your next pile of stuff is. And if you were just a little bit closer, There you go. Just a smack across the abdomen. And, alright. That son of a bitch! That pin had no business falling there, and yet it decided to do everything it could to land in those goddamn spikes. And now you're going back down after you led me up, and... Why do you take such weird pathways? Okay, I saw your head poking out from behind those things over there. Now... Okay, you're a dead one. You're about to be dead. Ouch. Well, I'm also about to be dead, unless I'm better about killing you. Okay. Give me that fucking silk. Also, where did his pin go? Well, you're done hiding, I see.
Oh, what a turn-up. I'd feared 'twas not but myself left sane about these holes. Seems this old bug's luck has not yet worn thin.
Yanara.
It was more than luck that saw me to you, madam. I promised through the wish of the bugs concerned for your safety. I urge you to head their way now, besides the old bell up and over.
Yanara.
A small settlement has formed there, and the bell, reawakened, seems to ward away the worst of the Citadel's many dangers. A settlement? In these long haunted halls? Are you telling naughty little lies, dear one? Well, I suppose there's not too much danger in going and seeing the truth for myself.
And there's another side quest down.
Be away then, dear one, and leave me to gather up my trinkets and baubles. If this settlement of yours truly has bugs settled safe, I'll be able to make some lucrative trades. Blessings and farewell.
So, yeah, that takes care of you. Which other side quests we got? The pins and the oil. That's what. Now, that oil is, not in this room. It's somewhere else. We're able to see the oil, but we can't reach it from this side. I just don't quite remember where exactly. Bench hall. Yeah, I'll take a quick little resty poo. Make me feel better about all my shortcomings in life. And ow, you bastard, just spawning in right on top of me. Alright, the little bell throwing bastard's out of the way. And just, okay, that's another one down. Just come closer, dear child. I only wish to split your head open with a sword. Alright, that's another pin. You realize you have to get above the platform if you want to hit me like that. Please don't land in spikes. Please don't land in spikes. You son of a bitch, you landed in spikes! I want those pins, but I cannot have those pins. They keep on spiking themselves out of existence. And I'm sure you can see how that is a problem. You there, floaty little guy. Try and headbutt me, I dare ya. You're dead. It's what you get for trying to bonk me with your brain. That brain case can be put to better use. Now, I'd be grateful for you to jump off the wall like you're supposed to there, but whatever, you didn't do it. It's fine, I'm not mad. I am incredibly mad. I'm enraged, actually. So, further up above us, we've got what looks like tables and chairs. And that is a place worth getting to, as that would give us access to yet another side quest, which might not be necessary for reaching Act 3 of the game. But it does come with a very, very worthwhile reward. Although getting that reward is kind of a pain in all of my ass. Now, Oh, right. That's why I didn't go straight there. I gotta wrap around and flip that switch to open the shortcut there. Now, what's off to the left? A different area that we are not going to just yet. And you, jumpy little turd, you hurt me more than you have any right to do. You shouldn't be doing that. And this is just a silk vending machine, which I am not in need of. And pendulum platforms. They time their openies and closies to be a pain in your rectum. And what's off to the left? Another Simon Says. Well, here we go. I didn't see which one was the first one. Was it this one? No, it was not. Okay, it was you. Alright. So, you, ding. I told you to swing up. I was pressing up and you did not swing up. Now swing up like I told you to do, and things will work properly. So that was you. Now was it this one or this one? Yeah, it was that one. This one. Dong. And that takes care of this one. For some reason, this particular Simon Says puzzle gives me the least amount of trouble out of all of them. And the one I did a couple episodes back was more of a pain in the ass. But maybe this one's just naturally easy. Maybe I just have a natural affinity for this one in particular. But that's 2 cog heart pieces. 1 more, and we will have all of them, and that will allow us to do a thing. Something that will do other things. And I'm going to the right, because I know that the left leads us to another section of the Citadel that I am ill-equipped to go into right now due to a lack of ability that we will grab from the deep docks as soon as I have a goddamn fucking simple key to open that door with, and that fucker just dodged my boomerang. Owie, needle to the face, and healed up. Good. Hold still, you little turd. I need your death. Alright. Now, I need you to not drop your pin into the spikes when I kill you. You're too close to spikes. You're even closer to spikes. Get away from spikes. Away from spikes. Stop throwing and move. Okay. So now that that pin landed exactly where I needed it to, we've got no issues being where I currently am, and climbing ever higher. Yep. Eesh, get out of the way, you little fucker. Alright. Now then, I can bounce off of your head. You are not alive. Over here in the vents, we've got a door. One that is now permanently open and connecting to this hallway, which is great. And we can drop on down into that room with the tables and chairs, which means we can get started on yet another side quest, which I am kind of loath to do, as it sends us all over the map and involves one very particularly annoying delivery quest. Something shines within the wall, beyond my reach, so close and yet so far. So, can we just climb up and get it? Nope, that would be too easy. How does I open you, though? Wait a damn second. This might be the... Nope, never mind. That is not what I need. That is not the way to get to the thing. That is not a thing. This is an empty-ass room. And this leads us further down into parts unknown. And, okay. Yeah, this just wraps around to the other side. Can you not swing those tiny little claws at me, mister? That shit's annoying. And you need to be opened. Oh, breaky wall. Hell yeah. Found way to get past you. And can you stop living? I do not like annoying little turds like you. Die! Rosary necklace. Well, that's not exactly what I need, but yeah, that wall, no breakies. That wall, no breakies. A lot of walls that just don't breakies. Anyway, tables and chairs. That opens up. And if we go over yonder... Smackety-doo, opening you. And that looks like a vial of pale oil. So, can I have that? What an awful clattering. Would you kindly conduct yourself a little more carefully? And why are you adorned in such an awful livid red? By my oath, those above must make a sport of sending me the most wretched servants they can find.
Juanita. I am no servant, sir. Rather a guest of sorts, invited by the Citadel. Tell me, is this vial of oil on display of your own?
Nothing here is my own, you impertinent young mite. This sacred hall and all the food contained within belong to my most exalted master, the great gourmand, the finest connoisseur who has ever lived, the one whose tastes transcend the ages. None are left now who venerate them as they deserve, save for the loyal, lonely bug who stands before you. That oil is merely a small savory to whet their appetite for the grand meal to come, a spectacular far-loom-spanning dish that I have been planning for an age. But alas, those above seem to have forsaken my poor master, and I have grown so old, now I can never hope to gather the necessary ingredients. Blast their indolence! So, can I have that? Still you tarry here, bug who calls herself a guest? If your idle claws need work, put them to service for our exalted gourmand. I must remain by my master, so you will need to leave the citadel and gather the ingredients for their meal in my stead. Yeah, I'll do that, because I need that oil to slaughter things more effectively.
Nesvir?
I could track down any ingredient you desire, for a price. The oil you keep here may be of some use to me. Promise it as a reward, and your master shall have his meal.
Such a squalid bargain ill befits a holy servant. But so be it. Fetch me the ingredients, and you shall have that pale condiment for yourself.
Okay, so what all do we need for that? We need mossberry stew, vintage nectar, courier's rasher. That is the very annoying delivery right there, that courier's rasher. Crust nut pickled muck maggot. Yeah, that last one sounds real nasty. But it's what he needs, apparently. And what have we in this room? Things just decaying and gross.
And, oh, we're on the other side of the wall here. There's that oil. I guess they expected you to come in here through another way, or... Well, that's a silk eater, all right. I can make use of that if I don't feel like tracking down my cocoon. Or, no, they didn't intend for you to come in that way. I just happened to stumble upon it. Anyway, open you. Open that. And... Yep. We now have a quicker way to access this section here. And that's one dead bastard. Okay, so while I'm busy getting impaled through my cheeks, I'm gonna go and hit that bellway down at the bottom and get started on this entire map-spanning fetch quest. So, let me just get over to that grand bellway so I can make my way over to Bellheart and get that most annoying part of this quest out of the way first. So, fuck you, Puck coming to life. I don't feel like fighting you. I just need to run my ass across here without dying and make a very time-sensitive delivery while not getting my ass beat. So, Bellbeast, wake up! You gotta give me a ride to Bellheart. I do have enough money to donate here, so we'll get that done too. The glory of Bellheart. Taken care of. And now, if we go talk to Pavo, he'll actually give us a house in town, but I don't feel like doing that right now.
Mi offende?
Couriers, I require a rasher of meat for an old bug in the Citadel. Can you prepare it for me?
A bug up. Theys knows our finest food. If theys appreciate, we can prepare it most prompt. Miss Courier has only to ask. So yep, there's the courier's rasher. I will take that. It is yours, Miss Courier. Meat's prepared fresh as fresh in our special way. Miss Courier must know our rasher is delicious, strong, fatty food, but is not long to last. If not stored quick, it is flavor fast turns foul.
Pedestre.
If the rasher is likely to spoil, then I shall make fast for the Citadel. I've no desire to see your efforts or your scant supplies wasted.
So yeah, we gotta go on foot. No taking the bell beast because that shakes it up and breaks it. And now we run across Shellwood and not get hit in the process. And then from here we goes into the blasted steps and through the grand gate and quickly but carefully carrying this thing as far as we can, as quick as we can. I also just remembered I don't have the double jump, so some of these... So this way might be a little more of a pain in the ass than it was before when I did this on my first run through. I want to take the uppy path, the uppies. Up we go, and climbies, and you need to be out of my way. Just... Oh, come on now. Fuck off. I ordered you to swing down? Why did you not swing down? Okay. Now, up. Alright. Might have been better to take that elevator back there. Cross this way. Don't get crushed by boulders. And... this is the correct way, yes. I might slow down to check my map to be certain of my direction, but if I am... I don't even remember what I was trying to say just now. I just need to not fuck this up is all. Now, this way, up here. I need double jump to reach that bell and make this thing less of a pain in the ass. Never mind. I need to go this way. That wind needs to stop because it blows away my glides. And, alright, here we go. Oh, you piece of fuck! Now, that has eaten a great deal of our time. And, yep, these guys are in the way. Fuck off, you bell-throwing turd! And this way. Bouncy, run, run, get out of my way! And... am I still even heading the right way? Yes, I am. I've wasted too much time already. This is not going to get made in time, and that goddamn wind! Why did you not jump? I pressed the jump button! Now, we do that to get rid of the annoying little drill-spitting shitbag. And, okay. Now, this way, uppies. And uppies. And more uppies. All of the uppies. We need all of them. And you! That fucking guy trips me up yet again! Every single time I do this, that guy, I always forget he exists! And look at that, we've only got one little pip that's mostly gone now. I've had to do this run so many times before, but the only difference is I did it with the double jump before. So, you fucking shit stain! Why do you jump now when you never jumped before? Clearly that's not being done without double jump. Not happening. Give me back my shit. I don't feel like running all the way back to where it was. That's gonna have to be done another time. And hopefully I'll find that simple key that I need that'll get us to that much-needed ability that we can't reach double jump without in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.